Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going over what is in my budget binder. All of these printouts are from the Aesthetic Dollar, so from Emily. If you're not familiar with the Aesthetic Dollar, she has a YouTube channel called the Aesthetic Dollar, and then she also has a website where she sells all kinds of cash budgeting goods. So this was a digital download. And I have it linked in the description for all of my videos, this digital bundle. But on the front here, it has a year at a glance calendar. And I highlighted all of my monthly paychecks from my 9 to 5. And then the 15th of every month, because that's when I can get paid by Twitch. So this is part of the bundle. Here. I'm out of space here on my desk, so in here I have my teller slips. So this is a separate digital download. So it comes, you print it out and it comes in a set of 6. You cut them out and then you have your teller slips. She has a very minimalist vibe with her shop, which I really like. But you can see I use these once a week, so that's what's going on that side. And then I did adjust what I keep in here per my needs as a budgeter. Because my rings are rather small. These are 1-inch rings, so I didn't keep everything. For example, I didn't keep the dashboard pages because they were decorative and they were not super essential, but I kept this dashboard. Budget binder, simple aesthetic, and clear mind, the Aesthetic Dollar. So I got rid of that, and normally I have this bookmarked to the current month, but I bookmarked it to the second month to show you a blank one. Let me see if I can get the whole thing in frame. Okay. So I always have it bookmarked to the monthly income page for the month that I am budgeting for. So for example, this one will be for January. So it has space for 4 income types. I almost wish that this line was a little bit to the left a bit more, so that you could split the amount if you wanted to have it be from one job. If you have multiple jobs, you could list out the different jobs and then divide. Then you could list the different payment amounts throughout the month. Would be nice, but maybe that's kind of an unusual circumstance, but it's just something I thought about. Space for monthly bills. For me, I write my credit card in here, but you could certainly put credit cards down in the debt payoff area as well. But there's the bill, when it's due, and the amount, and then you can total all of that up. What's interesting is for debt payoff, there isn't totals, but I guess that's not super essential. I should mention that this budget bundle, excuse me, is sized for A5. I have this printed out on regular paper because I don't have A5 paper. I don't have an A5 binder, and I wasn't going to go out and buy those things because I just wanted to start, and I didn't have the funds to buy a bunch of new stuff all at once. So I just printed this out on regular binder paper and put it in a regular binder. I will also mention you can buy this all pre-printed out on A5 paper. So you don't have to, if you don't have access to a printer, she offers that. And then you guys have seen this sheet from me. This is the cash planning. So I have one for every week. So for every Friday, when I withdraw cash, I have a cash planning sheet with the category, the amount you're supposed to check off as you stuff that you've put in your denominations. I'm really bad about doing that, and that's why I got confused with last week's video. Because I didn't, well actually it's not because I didn't check it off, it's because I didn't look at my denominations. And then you can show the total amount and the total, how many of each bill that you have. I almost wish there was much like the teller slip where you could total per, oh, I have $300 bills, that's $300 in that. I wish there was something like that at the bottom here, but it's fine. So, like I said, I have one in there for every Friday. The weekly wallet tracker. I should say that there is another sheet that I took out, and that was the variable income pages. I took those out because I don't use them. I budget every week. I don't do a monthly budget because it's always off. It's always wrong. And I just have to think on a weekly basis. I can't think in terms of what I'm going to spend per category per month. I just have to adjust weekly. Wallet tracker. So in here I just put all of my categories. For me, I don't do estimated. I do my starting amount, which I guess is the same as estimated because you're planning on spending all that money, I guess. But I just put starting, spend, and then remaining, and then the remaining amount. Well, actually, then I cash stuff, and then the remaining plus the new cash stuff amount will go. You get the idea. Because I roll over all of my funds. I don't empty and restuff because I don't make enough money, frankly, to do that. I would just not be able to stuff anything else then. So I just roll everything over and treat everything. All of my envelopes are sinking funds as far as I'm concerned. I will add to all of them a little bit every week. But yeah, that's the weekly wallet tracker. There's 2 sheets of that. And then online spending. This is a cool one. So I do this for online and any debit card transaction that I have to like pay myself back for. So you've seen this sheet from me too when I did my last unstuffing. But anything where I have to do an unstuffing, it goes here. So really, this is my unstuffing sheet. But date, description, category, amount, and then once you remove the money from your envelope to put it towards the bank, you can check it off, and then it has the total at the bottom. I actually had to roll over some from November to December, but yeah, so it's just like that. There's 12 months. Well, I have additionally November and December for this year, but then I have all of 2024 in here. So there's 12 months of that. And then in the back, oh goodness. Oh gosh. Okay. I have additional cash planning sheets. Oh yeah, I have the financial overview sheet, which this is part of. I'm going to use this for next year, maybe. So it has, income, how much you spent that month, total savings, and then total debt. So you can see at a glance like your progress. Oh my gosh, help. There we go. And then I have, this is not from her, this is obviously not her font, but I have a year at a glance 2024 to put on the outside, and then I'll do the same highlighting thing. This is a calendar I just Google image searched, free year at a glance 2024, and I found that. So that is my budget agenda. This is what I've been using. I wanted to give a quick update and overview on that because I have not been using the Clever Girl Finance and Erin Condren agenda. I've been using this and it's worked really well. For a financial agenda, I've really stuck with this, and I think that's a great kind of like comment towards Emily and her bundle and just kind of everything she's done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Emily, if you're watching, hi. And I will see you all next time. I hope you guys liked this. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.